Am I live? Am I live? I gotta check if I'm live because apparently apparently this is, they're not telling me I'm live though, but I should be live. But I think I am live. I am live right now. Alright guys, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to PRA Cup Series Racing at Pocono Raceway. For running, visit pa.com 400 for Pocono Raceway. Santa Messi only here today because I have no one to join me in the broadcasting booth. But yes, we are here at Pocono, round of 8 for the PRA Cup Series. And before we get to the headlines, let's talk about the round last week at Bristol. History made history by going to iRacing, and the news that we're going to bring is going to be after the Phoenix race. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And let's go before we go into the starting line, let's take a look at the playoff grid going into the round of 8. Nolan Walker has the advantage on 18 points ahead of Ryan Little. Slinky Chen is the final transfer in by 4 points to Raymond Schaefer and Braddock Speed, who has 6. And the Quad City Racing cars of Cameron Ciotti and Juan Martin are out by 6 points. So this is going to be a really fun one. Here, and there are 3 spots, 3 races to clinch yourself in the championship for. Can it be Braddock Speed, who is on the pole? Speaking of the pole, let's get to the starting lineup for today's race at Pocono. Starting on pole, it's Braddock Speed in number 29 Discount Tire Chevrolet alongside Jaden Gensel in the 86 Pepsi Chevrolet. He won the opening race at Texas race of the playoffs. Santa Messi in the number 5 Skittles Chevrolet alongside Daniel Voles in the 47 Coca-Cola Chevrolet. There's Kyle Mendoza in number 23 Goodyear Toyota, and his teammate Skylar Taylor in the 50 Costco's Toyota. Then it's Evan Marici in the 00 Sargento Ford, and Trey Yama in the number 2 XX Cup Series Chevrolet. Matthew Hubert in the number 41 Logitech Ford, and driver of the number 49 this week is going to be Pablo Clayson, or wait, damn, I forgot who was in this race. But I don't care. In the 49 Quaker State Toyota. Matthew Hill in the number 66 University of Florida Nike Ford. And alongside is Boogie in the number 98 Cruise Light Hy-Vee Ford. And by the way, Florida Gators suck. Eric Goff in the number 1 Pennzoil Chevrolet alongside Payson Bush in the number 21 Global Industrials Chevrolet. Evelyn Mason in number 9 Kennesaw State Chevy, and Jada Lovelace in the 39 Haas Toolings Ford. Then it's Katie Jam in the 55 Out of the Groove Chevrolet alongside Gia Dell in the 77 HKS Toyota. Josh Harrison in number 45 Star Wars Toyota alongside Joshua Neely in number 25 Valvoline Chevrolet. Nolan Walker in number 88 Kubota Chevrolet alongside Sub-Zero Ice in the 27 Dollar General Toyota Chevrolet. Slinky Chen in number 413 Quick Trip Star Ford, and Ethan Solar in the number 99 Raising Cane's Ford. Rusty Dixon in the Corn car, I believe it's called the Caleb Corn Chevrolet, and Cameron Ciotti, number 18 Moneyline Toyota. That is teammate Juan Martin in the number 8 Cheddar's Toyota, and teammate Derek Ipcam in the 87 McDonald's Toyota. Johnny Sins in the number 91 Viagra Chevrolet, alongside Kai Flynn in the number 42 Tom's Mother Energy Toyota. Leslie Jacobin in the number 7 Target Chevrolet, alongside Jonah Burge in the 07 Holden Chevrolet Toyota. They're running the throwback, so why not? They take the throwback, so why the hell not? Declan Wayman in number 48 Wells Fargo's Chevrolet, alongside Raymond Schaefer in the number 67 Fanta Toyota. Then it's Ryan Soup in the number 76 Muggs Root Beer Chevrolet, alongside Willow Boyd in the 78 Furniture Row Toyota. Then it's Matty Jacobin in number 3 Bass Pro Shop Chevrolet, missed out on the playoffs, got eliminated. And Jaquan Stewart in number 14 Celsius Peach Vibe Ford. And rounding out the field, Ryan Little in number 24 Skittles Chevrolet. And that is your starting lineup for today's race at Pocono. Alright, so my pick today is going to be none other than, I believe, who is going to clinch a spot. I don't think there is going to be no playoff driver. The streak is going to continue. Non-playoff driver is going to win this race. I am going to go with Matthew Hill, who's going to win this race today. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm not going with Matthew Hill. I'm actually going to go with the... I have to check the look at the route. I'm going to go with Josh Harrison. We're winning today. Or Giadel, whoever. Unfortunately, I'm the only one here today, which sucks. At Poe, which sucks. But it's going to be 20, 20, and 40 for this race at Pocono. The round of 8. Beginning here today at the Tricky Triangle. Phoenix next week. Martinsville the following week. And then from 3 weeks from Sunday is the championship race at Homestead at Miami Speedway. Miami Speedway. Sorry, excuse me for the hiccups. But it's going to be a big, big race. Cloudy day here at Pocono. Braddock Speed and Giadel. Braddock Speed is the only car starting in the top 10 is in the playoff. Giadel behind, as well as Nolan Walker. We got Jaden Gentle on the outside, won at the opening race at Texas. Santi Messi won at Dover. Daniel Voiles won at both Las Vegas and Kansas. The pace car is going to pull down in here. Round 3 is going to be the later round from Pocono Raceway on a sellout crowd here at Pocono. Braddock Speed, Jaden Jensen on the front row. Round 3 of the playoffs is underway at Pocono. And let's hear these engines, boys. Last race we had the high side was the best line to go at Pocono, and it's going to continue to be the same. As Jaden Jensen leads lap 1 over Braddock Speed, Skylar Taylor, and Daniel Wills. They have just pulled away those top 3 cars. If I had another person with me, we would talk about this, but right now it is Jaden Jensen who won the opening race at Texas for the playoffs, and only he's not only the non-playoff driver winning this race. We also have Declan Wayman. We have Evelyn Mason joining some of the company with them as well. Look at their first win of the season and something to rebound going into next season. And at Pocono, it is a very, very good place to be in. We're going to likely to go 4 wide. Matthew Hill and Evelyn Mason right now. Ooh, a little bit of bump loose on the track. And who's going to come out on top is going to be Ethan Solar, 99, who's going to have a big run on the outside. The outside line has been the best line at Pocono, and especially like we saw in the Xfinity Series, we saw the high side being the best line, but I think it's going to continue being the same, just like last week. Three wide between Derek Hipcam and Matthew Hill. Now they're just closing each other out. They're going to go single file here. 20 laps is the first stage to see what they can improve on later laps. It's 80 laps here race today. Ryan Little currently last place out of all the cars on the field. Now he's trying to go second to last, but he is still struggling. He had a bad qualifying run here at Pocono. And his chance of competing for a championship is going to have to go the long way around because he is the last car right here. As you see Declan Williams team in the 48 who won to Kansas. Rusty Dixon in that 33. That car has not been good. The inside line is not the best line at all at Pocono. The outside has been the best line, as some of these cars are now currently single file or about to be double file. Single file or about to get close to being double file. But if you're talking about playoff guys that need a good run today, Schaefer, Juan Martin, they're below the cut line by just 4 points, 6 points off from each other. You see Slinky being the last guy in by just 4 points. Ryan Little, 11. Nolan Walker, 18 points. The Xfinity race, no playoff driver had a great race at Pocono, and it's not showing really well. As you see, Rusty Dixon at 33 falling way out of line. And now Ryan Little has now not going to be the last place car. It is going to be his teammate, Declan Wayman. Ryan still going in line. As there you see the 24 struggling right now at the back of the pack, and they are just not getting so much ground out of everyone else here. As you see, little battle right now at the front of the pack. Ooh, Rusty Dixon. Oh, here go 3 wide for last, or not to last. Who's gonna have a good run right here? I believe it's gonna be Matty Jacoby and Declan Wayman. They are now gonna be single file. All these cars are out officially single file at Pocono. As there you see all these cars running single file right now. There has been no pass for the lead right now except for Jada Gensel on the opening lap. Two Chevys, Toyota. First Ford is Boogie in the 98. Chevy is now leading is Jaden Gensel. First Toyota, Skylight Terry. Here comes Daniel Voiles to the inside, but that outside line is the best line to go. And Trey Emma's gonna try to go to the inside, trying to see if she can pass the 47 of Voiles. It's not gonna happen. But here comes Messi in the 5 car. It's just been a train race here at Pocono. No passes so far. And there you see the top seed, Nolan Walker, currently up to 23rd. In 23rd right now. We might see at least a green flag pit stop, or if we get a caution early in this race, we will see these cars pit at least once a stage. But right now, that guy, Nolan Walker, currently favored to go to the championship 4. But right now, the speed is showing is Braddock's speed in that 29. For Richard Childers Racing, of course, coming back for another year with RCR. So there could be some build momentum. There's Matthew Huber in the 41. And as we've mentioned, Daniel Voiles surviving a violent accident back-to-back weeks at both Kansas and Talladega. He was very lucky to be alive, but that worst wreck at Talladega was just that race, flipping nearly 360 like an oval. He was walked to an ambulance. He had to be helped get into the car heading into this race. And he was able to recover and able to participate the next race, which is of course at the Roval and Bristol. Pace of Bush in a 21. Let's take a look at the playoff drivers as they ran right now. Braddock Speed, of course, mention her, second place. Right now behind Jaden Gensel. And then behind him is G. Adele in that 77. Currently, I don't know where he's running though, but not inside the top 10 though. But a solid run for him. It will be really good for going into this chase. As there you see him in the 77. Currently in 16th. And there you see Nolan Walker behind him in the 88. Currently 23rd. Chiotti 22nd. And then as well, if you go behind Slinky in 27th. Juan Martin 29th. Schaefer 30th. Then I believe Ryan Little all at the back in P30. I'm going to say 34th. 35th. P34. And right now, here at Pocono, It is basically not. Here comes Walt Martin down to the inside, trying to see if he can make a pass. And right now, it has been not a good. It has been a quiet race. Unlike yesterday, Sunday, Friday in the Xfinity Series, we saw a little bit of passing at Pocono. We already had our first wreck of the day, which was, of course, with Corbin Mitchell and Lucas Talon. Corbin Mitchell being a playoff contender. Let's go on board with 33. Let's see what he is feeling in that decap corn Chevrolet. As you can see here, currently in P30, 36th, 7th, 38th, I should say, nearly last. But it's not been a good run for Rusty Dixon in that 33. He's announced he's going to ThorSport next season, driving, I believe, the 98 car and a Ford Charter. But right now, struggling right now in the back of the pack, competing in the championship in the Truck Series. Competing in the Truck Series playoffs, he is the only driver that scored 0 plays. He has made his race in Michigan, but E is going to start with 0 playoff points, and he made it past round 1. So let's see if he can make it past this round 2 and try to go and compete for a title in 3 weeks spare, which of course we'll find out tomorrow at Pocono. We're racing on a Tuesday due to the delays and weather. Well, even though it's cloudy right now at Pocono. But right now, it is Jaden Gentle taking the lead at Pocono. But Braddock's speed is not going away that easy in that 29. So it has been a quiet race here so far. But right now, it's currently single file right now. Sky Taylor behind. Your speed of Sky Taylor. There she goes, behind Braddock. Side by side for second. And Braddock's going to have the big advantage right here. Here comes Daniel Voiles to the bottom. The inside has not been the best line at Pocono. The outside has been the best line. Let's see if we take advantage. And like I said, the inside is not the best line to go if you're trying to make a pass. The only way you can make a pass is by going to the outside, which right now, of course, Jaden Jensen starting on the front row. Let's make the pass on the outside. So far, it has been all Jaden Gentle since lap 1. We got a couple laps to go in stage number 1. Oh, here comes Braddock to the inside of the butt. Jensen's going to have a big run. Let's go on board with that 29 from the bumper camera. Powered by Discount Tire. And Braddock is trying to find some lines to go, the outside or the inside. But it has not been the best here. As you can see, drafting behind the 86. Will she go to the inside and try to make a good pass? There he goes. Now, the outside line has been the best line, and I believe it's going to be like this. So let's see if Gentle could try to protect the bottom, and he will. He will protect the bottom. Oh, here we go, pit stops. Now, I'll tell you that. This is going to be an interesting switcheroo. in stage 1. Now let's see who pits here. Gentle pits. This is coming to the end of stage 1. Ryan Little pits. A little bit of a strategy call for that 24. Has not made a pass since being back at the pack. And let's see who's going to come out first. Here's the back markers. And Derek Hipkin. Ooh, let's see Boogie could jump these cars. And I believe Jensen's going to win the race off pit road. Slow stop for that 45. And let's see anyone else said. Yes, the rest of the pack is coming in. Except Willow Blake. He will run another lap on these tires. Willow Blake stays out on the track. So once Willow Blake crosses the line, this will be the end of stage 1. We got 2 more laps to decide this stage. But right now, let's see who can flip the... let's see who could come out of pit road first. It's all about the position of the tires. There comes Jokon. There comes Schaefer. Let's see who's going to be the first guy out of the track. It is going to be Braddock Speed winning the race off pit road. But do they have the fresher tires? Will Willow Blake come in? Well, let's see if Braddock can get up to speed. And I don't think so. Jensen's going to take the advantage. He will take the lead easily. Retake the lead easily. Sorry for the stutter. We're coming to 1 lap to go to the end of stage 1. So this is a big, big stage for Braddock Speed as we could throw the yellow. So here comes Boogie. Jensen's going to come around. And Jaden Jensel, after a good pit strategy. Ooh, Boogie passed Braddock on the inside. That will be a good one. And Braddock and Jaden Jensel is going to win stage 1. Side by side for position. It's going to be Boogie. And a good flip a switch for these guys. So Jaden Jensel is going to win stage number 1. Wait, what? Am I tripping? Did I make a wrong call on the pit stop? I swear to God, I think I did make the wrong call on the pit stops. Oh, I think I did make the wrong call. Alright, I got the points in. So, alright, here we go. It's pit stops. Will it be tires? Will it be fuel? Because some of these guys took tires. And there's going to be some 2 takers. And yes, there are some 2 tire takers. So Jensen's going to win the race off pit road. We can accelerate a little bit if we can. Oh, somebody's in the grass. Skylar Taylor. I believe a flat tire on that 50 car? Or is he trying to come back for position? Oh, it is a tire down. After being in the top 5 most of the race. And I don't know where in the world she's doing. But I believe it's a tire down on the 50. So Skylar is going to come back in again for her pit stop. Willow Blake will come in, serve his fresh Goodyear tires. Oh boy! Oh, I think I messed up here. Did I mess up? I think I did, because everyone's under a minute, which is insane. Rusty, if you can, you could take a lap away from the 41. No, not at all. .41. Once we go green, then it's like once we go green, then we will take the lap away. So according to the leaderboard, Jaden Johnson's going to get the stage win. But Matthew Hubert is shown as the race leader in the Logitech 41. Alright. Oh wow, everyone's going to go a lap down. And the stage only Braddock speed with. So here we go. We're coming to the restart. Matthew was shown as the leader. So here we go. Pace car pulls down in to begin stage number 2. It's Matthew Huber and Jaden Jensen on the front row. Let's begin stage number 2 from Pocono. And we can take away Matthew's lap back. Yep, everyone's going to go a lap down. So, Rusty, if you can give him back. Gentle is going to be your leader here coming up. Here comes Boogie. Oh, a little bump between the 2 and the 47. Here we go, 3 wide. Kyle Mendoza on with Derek Hipcam. Here, but how about Ryan Little at 24? In the top, after starting at the back of the pack, he has made his way up to the front of this mid-pack of this field in that 24. Back, there comes Joe Kwan. There goes Boogie. 3 wide between Chiotti. No Giadel. There you go. Now we're racing here. Now everyone's back on the lead lap. 3 wide. Ooh, contact between Chayama and Eden Solar. There goes Voiles down to the bottom. Here comes Derek. They're gonna go 3 wide. Not 3 wide. They're gonna go double. They're gonna go single file. G down that 77. Little breakaway of each other. Schaefer, Lovelace, and Matthew Hill. As they are 3 wide. As you can see the back of the pack, it has not been a good day for playoff drivers. It's going to be the same as the Xfinity Series. Good run for Rusty and good for Schaefer. Willow Blake with the fresher tire. He's trying to make up some ground, but there is nowhere to pass. In that Furniture Row 78. Ooh, a little run between the 88 and the 8. They're going to go 3 wide. But Jacoby's going to get the big run on the outside. There goes Jonah Burridge. Jonah Burridge bringing that Holden throwback, brought back the Holden car. As right now, Slinky is in by 1 point. Yeah, but right now, Jaden Jensen just dominating this race here at Pocono. I think this might be his best track, in my opinion, in that 86. As Braddock right now currently up in 10th. G is the only guy that scored playoff points here at Pocono. Will that be the same here in stage number 2? As of right now, she's in by 2 points. Oh yeah, Braddock did get the pole, yes. Alright, we're coming to 9 laps to go to the end of stage number 2, and I feel like we're going to have the same pit stops again. There you see Schaefer and Slinky battling right now for 25th. Slinky 25th, Schaefer 26th. Ryan Little Giadell right ahead of them. And then you got to find the next playoff driver behind Raymond Schaefer is going to believe the 8 of Juan Martin. Yes, it is Juan Martin in 34th. Nolan Walker 36th. As here we go, here comes Solar. Here we go, we're going to make some moves. Here we go. 3 wide. Triema, Payson Bush. That's going to be some passes right now. At last. It's the mid-pack, so any position is really good. How about that 87 Derek Hipkamp making up some ground after being at the mid of the pack, and Payson Bush in that 21. And I believe we could see some pit stops. They are signaling. Yes, they... Ooh, Voiles wanted to come down to pit road, but couldn't. And that's going to make up some holes. As Voiles drops down to 11th. And now about to drop more position to 12th. As here comes Johnny Sins. Got eliminated in round 1. Oh, Voiles is kind of slow. Ooh, Voiles has not had a good run. As we're about to go 3 wide with Alpha, Chiotti, and Ryan Soup. Good run for Chiotti right now, that 18 after starting at the back of the pack. But Ryan Little, dead last in the top 15. In that Skittles 24. Good run for Ryan Little right now, up to 19 in the top 20. Not that top 15, but into 19th in the top 20. Here comes Katie Gem on the inside, but Rusty's going to have a good run on the outside. That outside line has been the best line, and I'll tell you that. It's been a good line to go. Rusty's going to come down the block. Now we do see some pit takers with just 3 to go in stage 2. Can we see this again in stage number 2? Get the tire advantage for anyone. There's Katie Gem, the only car out of line, trying to pass Rusty, but he's gonna lose another position. This time to Joquan, but Joquan's gonna be underneath, stick with the 55. There you see those playoff guys not being in a good position here, but front of the pack, it has been Jaden Jensel all day. But here we go. Here comes Rusty Dix. Here comes Katie Gem. And I don't think that's going to make it work. Yeah, it's about to lose position. Here comes Willow Blake. Near the bottom, but here comes Matthew Hill. As there we go, we got some battles for position. But right now, Jaden Jensel trying to get something work. Here comes Matthew Huber. And how about Boogie in that 98? Do we see pit stops with 2 to go in this stage? Do we see takers? No, we don't. 3 to go this time, the end of stage number 2. There comes Boogie to the bottom. Trying to make the pass on his teammate, but he couldn't do that. So do we see some pitters this time? No, we don't. 2 to go this time to get to stage number 2. Anyone coming down pit road? Nobody coming down pit road here with 2 laps to go to get to stage number 2. Oh, Joquan's coming in. He feels like the tires are a little done, so he will take the advantage here with 2 laps to go. Let's throw the yellow so we can get some pit stops. Let's just throw the yellow. Let's just throw the yellow for the stops. But Jaden Jensen going to come around the final turn. We are going to see pit road is closed, so we won't see any pit stops right here. But a dominant Jaden Jensen is going to hold on and take stage 2 at Pocono. In a big battle for position. So the reason why we decided to throw the caution is for trying not to get a pit road glitch. So we're likely going to see Joquan staying out in this position. So here we go. Coming in this time. Everyone's coming in, and I believe Joe the 14 is going to stay out. I believe Willow's going to stay out. Willow's staying out. Interesting call for that 78 crew. And I do believe Joquan's going to stay out. No, he comes in. Comes in again, I believe, for fuel only, I believe. But Willow Blake stays on the racetrack. So let's see, he's going to come out of pit road first. And the race off pit road is none other going to be Jaden Jensen. No one can stop him on pit road. Willow Blake is the only guy that stayed on the racetrack after these pit stops. So an interesting call for that 78 crew to not pit under this caution during this caution period in stage number 2. And I believe he will come in this time. Will he? And yes, he will. Willow Blake will come in. Is he a lap down? There's no way he's a lap down. Oh, he's not. Okay. accelerate a bit more. All right. So the final stage here at Pocono. The only driver that made points is Braddock Speed again. Gained 2 more points. So here we go. Buggy on the outside, Jensen on the inside. Jensen's been the dominant race car today. Can he win for the second time in his career at this time at the tricky triangle at Pocono? We're about to find out this time. And it's going to be Jensen and Boogie. No one is able to make a charge on that 86 car. As for final stage here from Pocono Raceway, they're under the checkered flag. We're back to green for the final stage here at Pocono. Jensen has been dominant, but here comes Boogie. To the outside. Here comes Basin Bush down to maybe 3 wide. Ooh, a little potential crossover. Here comes Ace Racer in that 49 trying to go for the lead. He's looking at the bottom. Can't do it. Boogie takes the lead here at Pocono, but here comes Ethan Solar in the 99. Here comes the crossover. Fords are fast here at Pocono. Everybody jostling for position. Gene going way to the bottom of the racetrack. Here comes Derek in at 87. He is going to make another pass. Will he? Yes, he will. Boogie makes the pass. No, Derek, excuse me. Derek makes the pass. Here comes Ryan Soup. And here comes Johnny Sins. Both JL teammates. Yes. Braddock only scored 2 stage points. That's all. Can't reach out here. Here comes Ryan Little on that 24. Eric is going to block. Many cars are jostling for their position for more positions. Fastest lap is... I don't know who got the fastest lap award, but let's take a look. Fastest lap brought to you by SpeedyCash.com. And it's Kyle Mendoza in that 23. Getting the fastest lap with a 47.107. Not the car that he wanted, but damn sure he will get that fast lap award. That has been your Speedy Cash fastest lap. Brought to you by Speedy Cash. For Kyle Mendoza getting the fastest lap of the race today. Evelyn Mason the 9 won 2 races in the second round. But I have both Talladega and the Roval. There's Josh O'Neill in that 25. Next week, we go to Phoenix. The Sabre Children's 400 at Phoenix Raceway for the second race of the round of 8 to see who will punch their ticket to the Championship 4. We're about to find out next week from Phoenix Raceway. Yes, 9th. checks ups and a little bit of stack ups. No one's playing with Johnson position. Did you change the aggression level from the Xfinity race, or is it just the same? If Payson changed if Rusty changed the aggression, what's that, max? Really? Hold on. They did not test the track. That's crazy. Here goes Paul Clayson down to the bottom, but I don't think he's gonna make the pass. Here comes Solar 99. Is he gonna get the crossover? Yes, he's gonna try to. And there we go. We're jostling for position. Here comes Braddock Speed way to the bottom of the racetrack. A little door slam right here. As the top two is just pulled away.
Deja eso ya. Tú dijiste que ibas a venir hoy, ¿eh? Dijiste que te ibas a venir hoy. Deja eso ya.
I don't know what happened last night. It's basically this 110 of what there is Novin Rex. Here we go, 3 wide for, I believe, for a position. Oh boy! Messi and Gia Delp nearly make contact. Here as, oh, I'm sorry, just say something, but Jensel's losing. Jensel goes up to 3rd and up from Johnny Sins. Johnny Sins are getting eliminated in the playoffs. Made some promise in this race here at Pocono. nothing interesting right now. Juan Martin on last right now, and he is currently in the playoffs, so that's not a good sign for that 8 car. And he's gonna try to go to the inside of Willow Blake, but that has just not worked out. The inside groove has not been the line. Lol. That would be wild. Damn, there is no bad, but right now it's Boogie right now taking the lead here at Pocono. Now he's going full time in the Cup Series for Action NXT driving to 24, replacing Ryan Little, who's going to Richard Childress Racing. Oh, he's pitting. He's coming pit road. There we go. Pit stops. Is this going to be the money stop? So let's see who gets the good pit stop. Right now, Boogie needs a good pit stop. And that looks like a good pit stop for that 98. Would anyone else come in? There's Pablo Clayson coming in. And some of them are. There's Slinky and Juan Martin coming to pit road. Let's see if they get the best tire advantage right now. I don't know if... Right now, it is Boogie right here leading this pack. Will Jensen come in this time? Yes, he will. Jensen will come in. Can this be the money stop for that 86 and trying to get to the lead? They're not going to beat the guys that are going to get out of the tire advantage, though, but the lead is going to be retaken by Boogie if they come in. Ooh, battle for the lead. Ryan Soup. Three wide behind them. There's a lot of juggling for position. But Willow Blake is still the leader. Now he's come to pit road. And right now, do they have the tires? There's Willow Blake coming out of pit road. I don't know where he will be but it looks as though that he could be finishing inside the top 10. There he is. Now where does he line up with the rest of the field? And he's going to line up with, I believe, in the 30s. If he gets behind his teammate, yes, he will be in line with in the 30s. Here comes Boogie right now. Here comes Ryan Soup. Does Soup have the tires to compete with Boogie? There's been nothing good so far here at Phoenix. But right now, Boogie's just a couple laps away from his first career win in the PRA Cup Series. He hasn't won in the Xfinity Series. He hasn't won in the trucks. But he's looking closer to scoring that first win. But if Ryan Soup can catch up to Boogie, this could be the best advantage. I mean, there's nothing much to talk about, though. I mean, we're 15 laps away from the checkered flag. So, we got something to talk about. Let's go through the field, brought to you by Advanced Auto Parts. And we're going to obviously go with the playoff drivers. Let's begin with Braddock Speed in the 29. Currently in 4th. Won the pole. And is currently in a great position to have the best advantage for next week at Phoenix to get some points. Phoenix, if there is a chance of them not going, but he's gonna try to make the best of Pablo Clayson, but the outside has been the best line to go. So Braddock Speed, first playoff driver right now, currently in the 4th position. Next driver we're gonna take a look at is, I don't know who is next, but next playoff driver is gonna be probably Ryan Little in the 24 after starting near. Yeah, Ryan Little, after starting near the back of the field, dead last, 39th position, he has made his way into the top 15. Currently, I don't know what position he is, but he's currently in a good position to score a good result. P12 looking for a great run for him going into Phoenix next week. And slinking to 13, the only Ford driver in the playoffs. Currently in 13th. Good run for that ThorSport 13. Of course, his teammates Matthew Hill and Edith Solar in the top. Solar having a great run. In a 99, currently in 8th. Matthew Hill at the back of the pack. But Slinky has been a great tire whisperer in the 13 Menard Quick Trip Quick Start Ford. Keep an eye on him to get some good run. Raymond Schaefer into 67. Currently in, I believe, 15th or 16th. In 16th in that Fanta Toyota. He has 17th. He has been not a surprising pick for anyone. But with the run that he has gained starting in the year the back of the pack, he has been in a great position for him to advance to the round of 12 in that Fanta Toyota. So a good result for him could get him an advantage to go to Homestead in just 2 weeks' time. Giadel in that 77 in the 22nd position. Currently right now, 21st right now. Giadel has had a great first 2 race, had a good second round, but made it by just a single point. Right now, that 77 is first and only season in that HKS Toyota for high performance lane. Could be a good run for Giadel if you get some ground and try to get at least a few points for Homestead going into Phoenix next week. And next up we have is Cameron Ciotti, currently in 25th. Right now, not the best run for that 18 group, and made it in the playoffs by a great second round. But right now, he has not been living up to has not had a good third round right now, currently in 25th. But he's about to make a pass for a Joke Wants to for 24th. That will be another point for him. So Cameron Ciotti, not a good race for him, but a good strategy. Good strategy by the end of the race could get him up into the top 10 or top 15 better in that 18 Moneyline Toyota. Another playoff driver we gonna want to talk about is Nolan Walker. I don't know who's the next playoff driver up, but it's gonna have to be Nolan Walker. Juan Martin. Juan Martin. Bad day for that 8 group. Car is loose, tight, anywhere. It's not happy with the car, but it has been a day to forget for that 8 group, and as well for the 88 of Nolan Walker, top seed coming into this race, but it has been a terrible run. And a terrible run for that 88 group. Currently in 35th. Not a good run for that 88 group. This has been and remember, he is the top seed in the playoffs. Is the favorite to make it to the championship 4, but as of right now, not a good run for that 88 group. And that is Through the Field, brought to you by Advanced Auto Parts. What a great day for part-time driver Daniel Borovsky. I don't know how you say his name, but what a run for that 98 group for Monster Boss Motorsports. They are folding. They are shutting down after the season. But another win for them could be perfect for that 98. And Ryan Subin at 76, full-time. Not a good points day for him, but a second place finish would be perfect for that 76. And so you gotta ask you this. Will Pocono, not a good track. High side's been a good line. Your thoughts on that? And I can see you peeking through the field in the broadcast booth.
I mean,
speaking of which, here goes Ryan Sue, but
yeah, we got a ball here for the lead. It's not gonna do much. That high side is just so much better. A lot better, a lot more grip out there. You're able to take the corners. Well, I wouldn't say flatter out, but you can take it at a higher speed and then it just pulls away. I mean, right now it looks like, yeah, that's how it looks like it's going to go for the rest of this race. We're just going to see the high lane prevail for everything. Yeah, I mean, overall, that 98's been the car to beat so far this race. Technically working with ThorSport right now, so those Thorsport Fords are doing really, really good today.
Even though that's Monster Boss cars, but yeah. But
Well, it's
obviously for you, Slinky,
technically speaking.
yeah, technically speaking. But a good run for your car, Eden Solar, 99. Starting middle of the pack, but he's been really consistent right now in the top 10. Your thoughts on Eden Solar in that 99?
Yeah, I mean, he just got re-signed, of course, for next year. All the Cup drivers got re-signed. I think this is just a season to build off of, even though they might not have all had the best seasons. I think, like this, we've been proven that we can actually have pretty decent runs, and I think next year we'll do even more. And I think this is just a kind of development season per se. And I think next year, getting a fourth car and then driving them all out there, I think we'll do pretty good. I mean, we already have.
Oh, is that what I can see? I think it's. Do I see Eric Alpha on pit road?
Yeah. Yeah, we
now
got
the question
cars come down pit road.
Can they make it to the end on fuel?
It's gonna be close. I don't think the 98's going to be able to. He's too far out. You don't want to be leading the pack if it's a fuel-saving race. You either do or don't, but I say this is one of those tracks where you might not want to be leading and trying to fuel save. There's enough draft where you might be able to not be able to save leading. But if the 98 could drop back, he might be able to save enough.
Speaking of 98, here he comes.
As we're going to see a lot more. Yeah, 98 comes down. Now it's just going to be a matter of who can get a fast pit stop, who's going to risk it and stay out. All those factors are playing a part right now. As we only have, 3 laps to go, I believe?
4 to go. 4 laps.
4 to go, yeah. So it's going to be a matter of which drivers want to risk it and stay out. I think staying out, I think it's possible. I think everybody who's out right now should just stay out. I think that's their best chance. Their best chance to win right now is to stay out here. So 98 wins the race off pit road. We'll see.
And I think he's going to stay in the lead.
He's going to be leading all the drivers who
came down pit road.
Or have pit. Yeah. And he got a big advantage.
So let's see. Anyone else comes to pit road with just 3 to go. There are the rest of these guys. Slinky as well. Is it going to be fuel only? It is fuel only for the 48. Fuel only for the 13.
I think that's going to be the strategy here that might win on the race. Going only fuel here. No need for tires with how little there is left in this race.
Not even close.
I think some of these guys might have gained a lot, actually. I don't think they're going to be able to keep up with the 19, or the 98. But it's going to be close.
2 to go this time. Jaden Jensel, currently the leader. Is he going to stretch it out? That's the question. Does he have enough fuel to make it to the end? There you see him. There are the rest of these cars.
The 99 has not. How many people have stayed out? Is that
86? Jensel's the first car staying out.
86, 91, 99, 41,
24, 21, 2, 77, 18, and the 7.
Yeah, these guys are all gonna.
They're all gonna try to stretch it. 1 left to go. Presented by Credit One Bank. JL Motorsports 1 and 2. Jaden Jensel and Johnny Sins. Who's going for the win? And if they can make it, or can they make it on fuel?
I think, like I was saying before, I think that's the move. I think that's gonna win them the race.
Johnny Slow on the backstretch. Does Jensel have enough fuel? He won stage 1. He won stage 2. What a dominant race for that 86. And I believe he's slow in turn 3. Johnny out of fuel.
He's out.
He's out of fuel, but it doesn't matter. Jaden Gensel wins at Pocono on a fuel strategy. And Johnny comes
So
down the pit
close at
road,
41.
and he will finish, I believe, barely in the top 10. And the rest of these guys ran out of fuel. But Jaden
Man,
Gensel.
I'd feel the disappointment. The 99 and that 41, they're going to feel really disappointed. If only he ran out of fuel just earlier, they would have made it. They would have been battling for that win.
They would have, yeah, they should be a little bit disappointed. But Jaden Gensel, second win of the season. It happens here at Pocono on a fuel mileage. Wow, wow, wow. How about that race? No wrecks, unfortunately. And there you see him limping down the backstretch with Cameron Chiotti. Ryan Little being dead last finishes in the top 5. Chiotti, Giadell scored a great top 10. Oh, and around goes the 1. I don't know what was that all about, but the 1 goes for a little spin. Oh, and around goes the 88 and the 47. So we had action after the checkered flag.
Yeah, everybody trying their best at least to get back around. But
Rusty in the court car is damaged. And everyone is gonna stay back. They are out of fuel, but they will score some points. Oh, Jonah Burge goes for a little spin though, but yeah, everyone's out of fuel. Let's go look. Let's look what happened with the 33, and then we'll talk about Jaden Gensel winning this race. Oh, by the way, Sonia, good question. Did you get out of work just now?
No, I got them like an hour ago.
An hour? Oh, an hour. Oh.
A little under an hour ago, I think. Yeah.
Oh. All right, so let's see what happened. Oh yeah, slow car. Yeah, cars that ran out of fuel got in the way, and that basically destroyed the corn car. Guys that ran out of fuel. Costing them badly. But wow, wow, wow. Who would have thought this would be a fuel mileage race at the end? I wouldn't have believed you. Oh, and there you see Josh and Neely Mendoza. Oh yeah. Speaking of which, Eric Alpha also got spun out on under the checkered flag lap. I don't know what happened, but I believe got into the 7. Yes, he did. Little diffuse, maybe, but you gotta feel bad for that 41 and the 99. They were just a straightaway ahead of chasing down that 86 of Gensel, but with them running out of fuel, damn, you gotta feel bad for Matthew Huber and Ethan Soler looking for their first win of the season. But for Jaden Gensel scoring his second win of the year, he won the opening race at Texas, and he wins the opening race in round 3 at Pocono. Here are the final results from Pocono Raceway. Jaden Gensel takes the checkered flag over Matthew Huber, Ethan Soler, Ryan Little. Good run for him, gets in the top 5. Payson Bush in the top 5. Then it's Trey Emma, Cameron Chiotti being mid of the pack. gets a solid 7th place finish, followed by Giadell in 8th. Leslie Jacoby finishes in 9th. Johnny Sin rounds the top 10, despite being just close to getting a 1-2 finish for JL Motorsports. Finishes in 10th, but a top 10 for the 91 would be perfect, and runs out of fuel. Then if we go down the rest of the field, Kyle Mendoza, Joshua Neely, Willow Blake, Jonah Burge, Nolan Walker, Jalen Lovely, Skylar Taylor, Kai Flame, Joshua Harrison, Juan Martin, Boogie, Ryan Soup, Pablo Clayson. Boogie was just a couple laps away, but pitted because he didn't have enough fuel. Same with Pablo Clayson, Ryan Soup. Then we got Eric Galfa, Braddock Speed, Derek Hipcan, Santi Messi, Slinky Chain. You can scroll down. Evan Mason, Evan Marici, Matty Jacoby, Raymond Schaefer, Sub-Zero Icy, Katie Gem, Declan Wayman, Joquan Stewart, Rusty Dixon, Matthew Ill, and Daniel Voiles rounds up the field. So there you have it. That is your official race at Pocono. Congratulations to Jaden Gentle and the entire JL86 Chevrolet. And JL Motorsports gets, I believe, win number 3 on the year. Well, 4 if you count the Clash. And he's just parked there in the grass. Doesn't care about the car. Next week, we go to Phoenix Raceway for 3 races for trucks, Xfinity, and Cup. And that, because it's going to be a wild one. And there is still not a single playoff winner in both Cup and Xfinity. Only trucks has playoff winners.
At least your job had the best part.
I don't know what is that. But that's going to do it from us here from Pocono Raceway, from myself and Slinky Chain. And a shout out to Rusty Dixon helping us out with the race. We say so long from Pocono Raceway. Next week is